Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Wolverines will kick it away to get this game going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Makes the catch. It's Peoples. And it's good for a first down at 36.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Quick pass. The catch is made. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Dropping back. It's Sayan. Looking to scramble. To the end zone, but incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. He'll throw it now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. He'll hand it off. Breaks free. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught on the outside. It's Moore. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
It's an option look. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He finds some space. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Well, the scouting report says these guys like to mix in some option, and here it is early in this game, and they're trying to establish it. Nice pitch here, and a big game for the offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He'll try a pass here. Grab near the sticks. It's Marsh. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Play action here on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Breaks into open space. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he goes down behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yardage on that pass play.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Crosses the 25. Now here he goes. Across the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense. That is an impressive start for an emotional game like this. To be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Design quarterback run. Has the first down and more. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel, and we'll feel that today when these teams go at it. Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
To the air, it's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. Caught near the sticks, it's Porter. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. The sure hands. It's Porter. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. That solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. Here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Caught near the sticks. It's Taylor. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield.
Swarm for the pass rush. He's sacked.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. Let's not forget a skill-played defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Wolverines will line up to punt it away. On the coverage seam, downs the ball right there. The powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Buying time. Moving to his left. Looking deep down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On the move now. It's another deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Michigan. The defense contributes 6 points. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Quick throw over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Losing so many yards on the first play of a drive like this off of a scramble really turns second down into a salvage down. You set out to get enough yardage back to make third down possibly manageable.
Tough position here, second and long from the 14. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The sack sets up second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. Pulls it in. It's Smith. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down near the sticks. It's Peoples. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, starting short like this and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down in a big game.
Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Back to pass. It's Sayan. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. The sure hands, it's Peoples. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. The running back there in direct snap. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a chip shot from just 20 yards away. And he's got it, no problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to get the second. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job of the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. He will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Nice grab. It's Taylor. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Grab behind the line. It's Haynes. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Wolverines pick up enough for a first down. Gonna run it. It's Haynes. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, Well, when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for first downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
And the Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They knock through the PAT to go up 28-17. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return starts from inside the 20. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. State offense comes back onto the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the back now goes in motion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He lets it go on the move. Wide open downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
On the run here, lets it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Peoples. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Looking to throw again. Finds his man. It's Peoples. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. The quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it can be pick 6 going the other way.
And the wideout goes in motion. Single back, takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Here he goes. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. And Kirk, that puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. End zone ahead, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a swim kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. After a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And now the first play of this drive, they'll begin at the 36. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Sayin. Rolling to his left outside the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Black 24. Black 24. Get set. Get set.
Wants to throw it. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Caught over the middle. It's the quarter. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. To the air, it's Sayin. On the move now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's another passing strike from his quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
He keeps it on a design run. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
They're going to run the option. Fighting him off.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The pass is incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. To throw, it's Joseph. Caught quickly. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. So here we go, third and goal. Can they punch it in from the 1? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Scanning the field. It's saying pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, Chris, he got hit right as he released the ball. Very fortunate that ball's not picked off. And the bottom line is that they can't give this quarterback more time in the pocket. They have no chance of thinking about trying to come back.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking deep over to the right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Man, even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
That's caught. It's Peoples. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he spins free. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. The Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Back to throw. It's Sayin. On the move now. Near the sticks. It's Rogers. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Leaning on the run game here late. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the fourth quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Picks up the first, looking for more. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out.
You know, the thing that's really stood out today for this offense has been the balance. You know, they've gotten some yardage out of the running back. He's done his job. The offensive line is protected and giving the quarterback a chance to be able to throw the football. He's been able to throw the football into the end zone. Now they're just looking to put on the finishing touches to win the game.
And make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coach